Yo, Nick here from Nick's Kicks and Comics, and we got a box from CGC. Yeah, I'll talk about the experiment a little bit. I guess we'll go through. I'm pretty sure you've got these all already, Justin. Maybe not one, but you may not want one. But we'll see. We'll see. Do I have an intro for regular Nick's Kicks and Comics stuff? Let me see. Yeah, I guess I do. Intro. All right, so I decided to run a little experiment for some books that all have a common theme. I guess I gotta start working on stop saying so much. Mr. James, hello. Not at all, not at all, dude. I appreciate the sentiment though. So these next few books have something in common, but more than a few things in common, actually. 3 out of the 4 of them were slabbed already, but I pressed them myself and got them graded. I'm a little thrown off. A lot of stuff going on today. I appreciate it, Sean. Thank you. So I wanted to see if I sent them into CGC to get graded, if they would get bumped. I thought maybe they would. Figured it's CGC. I got them pressed over there. Now my thinking is, most of the time what I want to do is I want to cut down on time that it's spent in the post office. I want to cut down transit time. So this is why I don't want to send them to somebody like, a great presser like Justin, and then have them sent off, because I just don't trust the post office. But these are 4 amazing Spider-Man books, 2 of which I'll do them individually. First one is the book I thought. Yo. Yeah, I don't know. I appreciate you guys coming through. It's just seeing my little stuff. So, first book up is going to be the book that I thought growing up would be the first Amazing Spider-Man title with the black suit. So this is ASM 252 with that custom label right there, Secret Wars 8 custom label. This was A-OK to me by my great friend Adrian Pandawson316, whom I love very much. But I got it slabbed originally, and it was an 8.5. Now I thought there might have been some pressable defects in here that might have gotten it at least a 9, but left an 8.5, came back an 8.5. All right. Now the other thing about this was I sent these in last week. I mailed it off the week before. They received it on Monday. It was pressed and on its way to CGC for grading. Sorry, received last Wednesday, on its way to CGC for grading Monday, and it's here Friday. So that's how fast they are. Thank you, sir. Next book up was a trade I did with Mr. Ben Parker. Ben Parker's Comics. He had it graded at CBCS 8.0, and it came back in 8.0. So another one of the early black suit Spider-Man covers. I'm not sure of the timing of this, but honestly, it's weird because they all left and came back the same grade, except for this one. This one I had bought from my good friends over at Louisville cards, comics, and collectibles when they first opened up in the CBCS 9.6. All right, I cracked it. Did I press it? I might have pressed it. Yeah, I might have pressed it and sent it off to CGC to see if it would get a bump. It didn't. It came back a 9.4, so I decided to send it off again to get it pressed by CGC or CCS with that custom label. 9.4. So this is a fail on my part. And the final one, I sent them off to be graded. This one I caught wind of Ruby G. I caught wind of watching Oni Slabs. And Ben Parker Comics again was on it, and he had talked about the Niagara Falls variants. I was like, whoa, those are pretty cool. The legend in the building. Brother Joe, hope you're doing well today. Great to see you. Thank you for stopping by. So he put me onto something called the Niagara Falls variants. I picked one up for ASM 252. Not the greatest cover in the world, but one of the greatest grades in the world. 9.8. Now these aren't too hard to come by, but I gotta check the census for this one. But in this grade, these are probably like between a $400 and $500 book. I think I may be moving this one to get something a little more closer to my collection. I'm not sure. I mean, it's a Spider-Man thing for me, but I'm not really crazy about the color. So if I can move it to get something better, maybe I will. Maybe not. So KBDM, what's up? So ASM 252 9.8. Can't complain. Secret Wars 8. First appearance of the Black Custom, but is it really? This is what I grew up thinking the first appearance was. All with those custom labels. This was a fail on my part. This was a crack and resubmit, thinking that I'd get hopefully a 9.8, but came back a 9.4. Even with the pressing, I may do it one more time. I may send it off independently to have it done, but you can see some Newton rings there over by Spidey's crotch. Marvel Team Up 141, again with that cool custom label. Yeah, you know what? After I submitted these, I realized I had a Web of Spider-Man #1 that I should have resubmitted for the cover too, for the label. But I still have a few more to pick up. I'm going to pick up Spectacular Spider-Man 89, I think it is. 89, 101, and I'll send in that Web Spider-Man #1. All for that custom label. But thank you guys for coming by, seeing what I got. Love you all for coming out here, support me. Check out In the Mix tonight on DJ Lynx's channel. I may or may not be there. It's a good time either way. Monday night, a few Nerd Dads. I'll be sending the link out in a few of the chats, so if you guys want to come on. No need to be said. Nothing needs to be said. What's up, Chip? Monday, a few Nerd Dads. If you guys want to come on, talk some stuff. And Thursday, 2 Nerd Dads. Again, if you want to be on the show and want to talk some stuff, hit me or Iggy up, and yeah, we'll talk some stuff. I think that's it. I kind of want to leave you with this, but I'll leave you with this. So you guys have a great rest of the day, great rest of the weekend. Love you all, and we'll see you later. Love it. Later.